Michael's PSA reached 8.9. His urologist said, "We're not at treatment level yet, but let's be proactive about slowing progression. I'm going to recommend dietary changes." Michael expected medication. Instead, his urologist handed him a nutrition guide. Research shows diet significantly impacts prostate health, particularly Mediterranean-style eating, and specifically nuts. Michael was surprised. Nuts? Really? His urologist explained. Studies on men with elevated PSA show those who eat nuts regularly tend to have slower progression. Not everyone, not guaranteed, but consistent enough that I recommend it to all my patients. The urologist's specific recommendations: Brazil nuts, 2 to 3 per day. For selenium, walnuts, small handful, 7 to 8 halves daily. For omega-3 fatty acids, almonds, small handful, 10 to 12 nuts daily. For vitamin E, pecans, occasional. For additional antioxidants, pistachios, occasional. For fiber and minerals, rotate them, mix them, about 1 ounce total daily, not as a cure, as part of overall anti-inflammatory approach. Michael started following the protocol, combined with other diet improvements his urologist suggested. 6 months, PSA 8.7, down 0.2. 1 year, PSA 8.5, down 0.4 total. His urologist, "This is exactly what we hoped for. Stabilization and gradual improvement. The nuts alone didn't do this, but they're part of your comprehensive approach." Michael continues eating nuts daily. "It's easy, it's healthy, and my urologist recommended it, not instead of medical care, as part of it." Today I'm showing you what urologists who focus on nutrition recommend, the 5 nuts with strongest research support, and how to use them as part of prostate health strategy. This is what progressive doctors are telling patients. Important disclaimer: this is educational information only, not medical advice. I'm not your doctor. Nuts are food, not medicine. They don't treat or cure prostate disease. This is about nutritional support as part of overall health approach. Always work with your healthcare provider. Individual results vary. Before we start, comment nuts below right now. I'll send you a free guide with serving sizes, preparation tips, and a weekly rotation schedule. Takes 2 seconds. Now let me show you the 5 nuts urologists recommend most often for prostate health support. Nut number 1, Brazil nuts for selenium. This is the nut Michael's urologist emphasized first. Brazil nuts contain the highest natural selenium content of any food. 1 to 3 Brazil nuts provide your entire daily selenium requirement. Why selenium matters for prostate health. Selenium is a trace mineral essential for cellular function. Your prostate tissue contains higher concentrations of selenium than most other organs. Research suggests adequate selenium supports healthy prostate cell function. Some studies show men with higher selenium levels have better prostate health markers over time. The research on selenium and prostate health. Large observational studies found men with adequate selenium intake had lower rates of advanced prostate issues. Not definitive proof, but consistent patterns across multiple studies. Other research shows selenium supports the body's antioxidant systems, helps neutralize oxidative stress that can affect prostate tissue. Michael's urologist recommended 2 to 3 Brazil nuts daily. Why not more? Too much selenium can be problematic. The upper safe limit is about 400 micrograms daily. 3 Brazil nuts provide roughly 200 micrograms. Safe, beneficial amount without overdoing it. Important timing note about Brazil nuts and PSA testing. Now here's something critical Michael's urologist explained. While Brazil nuts are excellent for long-term prostate health support, they can temporarily affect PSA test accuracy. The high selenium content, while beneficial for your cells, can create temporary elevation in PSA readings if consumed too close to testing. This doesn't mean Brazil nuts are bad for your prostate. It means the selenium temporarily increases prostate activity. More active tissue releases more PSA into bloodstream. This can make your test read higher than your actual baseline. Michael's urologist was very clear about this. Eat Brazil nuts daily for health benefits. The selenium supports your prostate, but stop them 1 week before any PSA blood test. The selenium needs time to clear from your system. This gives us your accurate baseline reading. Then resume Brazil nuts immediately after your blood is drawn. Michael followed this protocol exactly. Daily Brazil nuts for health, 2 to 3 every morning. Before PSA testing, stop 7 days prior. After blood draw, resume the next day. This way he got both benefits: long-term prostate health support from regular Brazil nut consumption, and accurate PSA test results by stopping before testing. The key is understanding. Brazil nuts affect test accuracy temporarily, not prostate health negatively. It's about timing for accurate measurement, not about Brazil nuts being harmful. How to incorporate Brazil nuts with proper testing protocol. Mark your calendar when PSA test is scheduled. Count back 7 days. Stop Brazil nuts on day 7 before test. Continue all other nuts during this week. After blood is drawn, resume Brazil nuts that same day or next day. Michael keeps his PSA test schedule in his phone. Sets reminder 7 days before. Stop Brazil nuts for testing. Sets reminder on test day. Resume Brazil nuts tomorrow. Simple system. Ensures both health benefits and accurate results. His urologist emphasized, this timing protocol matters for Brazil nuts specifically because of their very high selenium content. Other nuts don't need this timing consideration. Just Brazil nuts because the selenium concentration is so high. Now, how to incorporate Brazil nuts into daily routine. Eat them as a morning snack with breakfast. Chop them and add to oatmeal or yogurt. Keep a small container at your desk. 2 to 3 nuts takes 30 seconds to eat. Michael started eating 3 Brazil nuts every morning with his coffee. Simple habit, easy to maintain, part of his daily routine now. Nut number 2, walnuts for omega-3 fatty acids. Michael's urologist recommended walnuts specifically for their omega-3 content. Walnuts are unique among nuts. They contain significant amounts of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. This is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Why omega-3s matter for prostate health? Omega-3 fatty acids have well-documented anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is linked to many prostate issues. Reducing inflammation through diet may support better prostate health long-term. The research on walnuts specifically, studies show regular walnut consumption is associated with lower inflammatory markers in the body. Some research suggests men who eat walnuts regularly have better overall prostate health indicators. A Harvard study following thousands of men over many years found those eating nuts, particularly walnuts, 5 or more times weekly had better prostate health outcomes. Not proof of causation, but strong association. Michael's urologist recommended 7 to 8 walnut halves daily. That's about 1 ounce. Provides roughly 2.5 grams of plant-based omega-3s. How to incorporate walnuts. Add them to morning oatmeal or cereal. Toss them in salads at lunch. Eat as afternoon snack. Chop and sprinkle on roasted vegetables. Michael keeps a bag of walnuts in his desk drawer. Eats a small handful every afternoon around 3 p.m. Replaced his previous snack of crackers or chips. Better nutrition, same convenience. Nut number 3, almonds for vitamin E. Michael's urologist emphasized almonds for their vitamin E content. Almonds are one of the best dietary sources of vitamin E. 1 ounce of almonds provides about 7 milligrams of vitamin E. That's roughly half your daily requirement. Why vitamin E matters for prostate health. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant. Protects cells from oxidative damage. Your prostate cells, like all cells, benefit from antioxidant protection. Some research suggests adequate vitamin E intake supports prostate cellular health. The research on vitamin E and prostate health. This is complex and sometimes contradictory. Some early studies suggested high-dose vitamin E supplements might help. Later studies showed supplements didn't provide clear benefits and might have risks. But vitamin E from food sources like almonds is different from synthetic supplements. Food source vitamin E comes with other beneficial compounds: fiber, healthy fats, minerals. The whole food package appears beneficial even when isolated supplements aren't. Michael's urologist recommended 10 to 12 almonds daily, about 1 ounce, not as a supplement, as food. How to incorporate almonds. Eat as mid-morning snack. Add to trail mix. Slice and add to salads. Spread almond butter on apple slices. Michael alternates between raw and roasted almonds. Prefers lightly salted roasted almonds for flavor. Eats them as his mid-morning snack around 10 a.m. Satisfies hunger. Provides nutrition. Nut number 4. Pecans for antioxidants. Michael's urologist included pecans for their antioxidant content. Pecans have one of the highest antioxidant contents among nuts, rich in compounds called polyphenols. These plant compounds have protective properties. Why antioxidants matter for prostate health. Oxidative stress occurs when there's imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in your body. This stress can damage cells, including prostate cells. Dietary antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, may support healthier cellular function in prostate tissue. The research on pecans. Studies show pecans reduce oxidative stress markers in the blood. Research suggests regular pecan consumption supports healthy inflammatory response. Some studies link nut consumption, including pecans, to better overall prostate health metrics. Michael's urologist recommended pecans 2 to 3 times weekly, not daily like Brazil nuts or walnuts, but regular rotation into the diet. About a quarter cup or small handful when eaten. How to incorporate pecans, add to salads, mix with other nuts in trail mix. Chop and sprinkle on roasted sweet potatoes. Eat as standalone snack. Michael buys raw pecans and lightly roasts them himself. Adds them to his lunch salad 2 or 3 times per week. Enjoys the flavor and crunch. Nut number 5. Pistachios for fiber and minerals. Michael's urologist rounded out the list with pistachios. Pistachios offer unique nutritional benefits. Good fiber content compared to other nuts. Rich in minerals, including zinc, which supports prostate function. Why these nutrients matter. Fiber supports healthy digestion and may help with hormone metabolism. Zinc is concentrated in prostate tissue. Adequate zinc intake is associated with better prostate health. Pistachios provide both in meaningful amounts. The research on pistachios. Studies show pistachios support healthy inflammatory response. Research suggests they improve various health markers, including cholesterol and blood sugar. While specific prostate research is limited, the overall health benefits support the body's ability to maintain prostate health. Michael's urologist recommended pistachios 2 to 3 times weekly. About 1 ounce or small handful, preferably unsalted or lightly salted. How to incorporate pistachios? Eat as afternoon snack. Add to Greek yogurt. Chop and use as crust for baked fish. Mix into rice or grain dishes. Michael keeps a bag of shelled pistachios at home. Eats them while watching evening news. About a quarter cup 2 or 3 evenings per week. Satisfies his desire to snack while providing nutrition. After 1 year of following his urologist's recommendations, Michael developed a simple routine. Daily nuts, every morning, 2 to 3 Brazil nuts with breakfast. Exception. Stop 7 days before PSA testing. Resume day after test. Mid-morning snack, 10 to 12 almonds around 10 a.m. Afternoon snack, 7 to 8 walnut halves around 3 p.m. Weekly rotation. Monday, Wednesday, Friday lunch, add pecans to salad. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday evening, pistachios while relaxing. Before PSA testing. 7 days before. Stop Brazil nuts only. Continue all other nuts. Day of test. All nuts are fine except Brazil nuts. Day after test. Resume Brazil nuts. Total. About 1 to 1.5 ounces of nuts daily. Mix of all 5 types throughout the week. He doesn't measure precisely, just keeps all 5 types on hand, rotates through them naturally. Michael's PSA progression, starting point, 8.9, 3 months, 8.8, down 1/10, 6 months, 8.7, down 2/10 total, 9 months, 8.6, down 3/10 total, 12 months, 8.5, down 4/10 total, not dramatic drops. Gradual stabilization and modest improvement. His urologist. This is exactly what we hoped to see. Your PSA stopped climbing, started coming down slowly. This suggests your overall approach is supporting your prostate health. Michael's approach included more than just nuts. He also improved overall diet quality, increased vegetables and fish, reduced red meat and processed foods, added regular exercise, managed stress better. The nuts were one component of comprehensive lifestyle change, but they were the easiest component to add and maintain. Michael's urologist emphasized several important points. First, nuts are food, not medicine. They support health, they don't treat disease. If you need medical treatment, nuts won't replace it. Second, quality matters. Choose unsalted or lightly salted nuts when possible. Avoid nuts with added sugars or heavy coatings. Raw or dry roasted are best. Third, portions matter. 1 to 2 ounces daily is beneficial. More isn't necessarily better. Nuts are calorie dense. Too many can lead to unwanted weight gain. Fourth, allergies are real. If you're allergic to tree nuts, obviously don't eat them. Talk to your doctor about alternative approaches. Fifth, this takes time. Michael saw results over months, not days. Nuts support long-term health, not quick fixes for elevated PSA. Sixth, individual variation exists. Some men see benefits, some don't notice changes. This doesn't mean nuts aren't working, just that individual responses vary. Seventh, work with your doctor. Michael's urologist guided his entire approach: regular monitoring, comprehensive strategy. Nuts were part of medical supervision, not replacement for it. Eighth, PSA testing timing matters. Remember the Brazil nut protocol. Stop 1 week before testing. This ensures accurate test results. Resume immediately after blood draw. Get both health benefits and accurate measurements. These 5 nuts have the strongest research support for prostate health. Brazil nuts for selenium, with proper timing before PSA testing. Walnuts for omega-3s, almonds for vitamin E, pecans for antioxidants, pistachios for fiber and minerals, about 1 to 1.5 ounces total daily, rotated throughout the week. Brazil nuts stopped 1 week before PSA testing, resumed immediately after. This isn't a guarantee. Individual results vary, but it's simple, healthy, and supported by nutrition research. If your PSA is elevated, talk to your doctor about adding nuts to your diet. As part of comprehensive approach to prostate health, with proper timing protocol for accurate testing. Comment nuts below for your complete guide with serving sizes, testing timing protocol, and weekly rotation schedule. Subscribe for next week's video on the 5 vegetables that complement this nut protocol for maximum prostate health support. Michael's story shows what's possible with simple, sustainable dietary changes, not miracles, just consistent nutritional support over time, with smart timing for accurate PSA measurements.